I wonder, you all know what I wonder, right? I wonder if we're live. We might be. We should be. But are we? Guess we are. Guess we are. Great. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Shinjuku. I'm so impressed with myself that I managed to make it here on time today. I just had a little photo session that just finished a few minutes ago. Just in time so that I could go on a little evening walk with you, my dear friends. All my hundreds of virtual friends. So, we're in Shinjuku. Some of you might remember or recognize this place. I just posted a photo of this shop on my Instagram the other day. And also, let me start with the most important thing. Today is actually a day that would make Luke very happy. I'm not sure if he's watching, but if he is, he would be very happy and pleased to see that I'm indeed wearing my pink shorts today. So congratulations, world. It's been a very nice and warm day today, actually. It's currently 21 degrees. It was 25 a few hours ago. So yeah, definitely pink shorts weather. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's walk. Let's start with a little brief tour through Kabukicho to please the crowds a lot. I'm such a crowd pleaser this weekend. Yesterday it was like Akihabara at night, and now it's Shinjuku and Kabukicho. But then after this a little tour through Kabukicho, I think I will head to some slightly quieter area. Question is where? Maybe I should head over to the Skyscraper district on the west side of Shinjuku. It's an area that I'm pretty fond of myself, especially at night, and it's usually very quiet. Maybe we should head there. What do you think? What do you think? Or if you have any other requests in the Shinjuku district or Shinjuku area. Another option, one thing I could do is I could just walk to Shibuya, but I feel like I did that, the Shinjuku Shibuya walk not too long ago. So I think, yeah, I think I'm more tempted to do the Skyscraper district tonight. How did the photo session go? Oh, it was great. It was great. It was, let me see. Yeah, it was actually my first tourist family photo session since the borders opened. A lovely family from Malaysia that I did a session with in Shinjuku Gyoen, and also a few spots around here. Turned out great, turned out very nice, and it just made me realize once again how happy I am that the borders are open again, and that yeah, clients are coming back. And yeah, perfect time to do a stream. Like, sun has just set, we're entering the blue hour where all the shining lights are being switched on. Yeah, no, it's been a great day. Super comfortable weather, perfect for a photo session. Shinjuku is also one of my favorite areas to do these photo shoots, so it was perfect. Just because there's so much variation here in terms of scenery. You don't have to walk far, but you can have like cozy alleys, you can have Shinjuku Gyoen, you can have busy streets. It's like everything in such a small area, so yeah. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy coming here so much. Yona Beer Works is nearby. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Thank you. You know my needs even before I have to mention them. Great. Yeah, maybe a beer break. Beer break is quite likely tonight, I would say. Sorry, I'm just snapping a little bit of potential thumbnails here. Tracy A, thank you. Well, now that you donated for a beer, then I guess I have to drink one. There appears to be a monster on the building. Oh, really? Point out. Thanks for pointing it out. Let's stay safe. Drunk, obnoxious people. Vidya Santoso, thank you. Beer Nuts Fund. Oh yeah. Let's get both some beer and some nuts then. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Is it just me, or like the whole problem with the bright dots? Did it get much better? Like, they're not as prominent anymore. And here's like the new building that has just been completed. I don't think it has opened yet, but I'm not sure. I think it looks kind of tacky actually. It looks cheap. Not impressed with it. And that facade over there, that used to be some big poster for the robot restaurant, but as I'm sure you know, the robot restaurant is no more. So now they're promoting some host club instead. Thank you, Joel. Asai Dryer Sapporo. I think you know that I prefer Yona Yona Ale over those, right? But we'll see. We'll see what we find. I'm not sure about the beer selection in the convenience stores around here. I haven't had getting a bit hungry when I see this. So yeah, if there are any requests, any areas, any streets you want to see in Shinjuku, let me know and I'll see what I can do. If it's not too much of a detour, I'll try to make it happen. The ads are certainly working as intended, yeah. Especially that yakiniku one. Haven't had yakiniku since coming back to Japan actually. But yakiniku is one of those things that it's kind of sad to have it alone. You really need some real person joining you. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Yona Yona Ale. Maybe just a couple of back streets. Sure, Justin, sure. Let's do that. Let's do that. I will just I will turn around and do some back streets here. Shinjuku Gyoen is closed. They close at 4:30 this time of the year. Basically, Shinjuku Gyoen is never open after sunset. So that's a bit of a bummer, but that's the way Shinjuku Gyoen works. I really wish they would stay open all night. It would be lovely to be there at night, but no, you can't. Yeah, Lucas, come join me then. Yeah, Yoyogi Park is open all night, of course, but Yoyogi is not as interesting as Shinjuku Gyoen, in my opinion. Okay, Yari, you have to leave within 4 minutes. A very specific time limit for you. That's too bad, but I'm glad you could join for a little while. I should do a Ginza walk soon. Yeah, that's right. I haven't done that in a long time. Ginza is great. The reason why I did Shinjuku tonight is just because that I had a photo session here. I mean, I did pass Shinjuku not too long ago, so I wouldn't really choose this place. But yeah, I mean, Shinjuku is always fun, but I passed here last weekend on a long evening walk, didn't I? So by the way, I think today's walk will be around an hour, give or take 15 minutes maybe. So not a super long stream tonight either, but enough to cover some of your worst cravings. Oh, thank you, Kenny Lamb. Just a small token of my appreciation for your streams. Keep up the good work. Best thing is the commentary. Thank you. It's wonderful to hear that, because I do get a lot of hate for my talking. But I've learned to just ignore that and see through it, because I know that I do have some of you who really appreciate it too, and I decide to focus on you. 6 super chats. Tonight's a good night. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all. Appreciate that. Pass through Omoide Yokocho. Yeah, why not? Why not? Now I can see the green dots again. Okay, so they are still here. Yeah, it would be very strange if they somehow magically managed to remove it, but who knows? Maybe with some AI trickery they could actually get rid of it somehow. Who knows? So let's hope that crappy music that won't cause us any problems. Okay, bye bye Yari. Thank you for always stopping by. We will miss your spelling errors when you're not here. I'm not sure if the lookout decks at the Metropolitan building is still closed. I don't know. I would be surprised if they were closed, to be honest, but I don't know. Dima, thank you. Do you think a good pocket Wi-Fi is good enough for this type of stream? I will be in Tokyo all of December. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if it's a pocket Wi-Fi or if you have a SIM card in your phone. It's using the same network, but the challenge is to find a provider with enough upload bandwidth for streaming, and that's easier said than done. So my recommendation is, if you can, try to get something with Rakuten. They are the ones with the best upload speeds that I have tried, and I've tried them all. But for short term, I think it might be difficult to find something from them. Someone's filming here. Moide Yokocho, you said. There's some sort of photo shoot going on here in front of me. Oh, it's me, you know. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's surprisingly quiet for a weekend. The signal here is not great, unfortunately. Anyway, there you got your little dose of Omoide Yokocho. Have you eaten at Omoide Yokocho? Yes, I have, many times. It's been many years since last time, but a couple of years ago I went there kind of often, actually, with friends. It's a nice place, but some of the shops can be a little bit of a rip-off. Yeah, signal is not great. Maybe too much people out and about tonight. Oh, actually, I want to head up here, this stairs here. It's difficult to find a good reliable pocket Wi-Fi operator. But it's easier said than done, and they all advertise like unlimited data, but then if you read the fine print, there can still be quite a lot of limitations. Okay, let's leave these crowded streets. They're making me a bit nervous. Let's head to the quieter part and let's have a beer to calm down my nerves. Hey Elena, thanks for stopping by today again. Yeah, 500 megabytes per 24 hours. That's not really gonna cut it if you want to stream. I think so far this month, I checked earlier today and I think I was at 110 gigabytes so far for September. One stream, one longish stream can take like over 10 gigs, so just gonna wait here until it turns green. Some of you might recognize this sound, and maybe you think, I'm not used to hear that sound when he's taking photos. But yeah, you would be right. It's because I actually picked up again the Pixel 6, a used one, just for like some testing for my upcoming game. But I found the used Pixel 6 very cheap, so I picked that up. And I remember how nice, how much I tend to like the photos from that. Wow, it takes a really long time for the traffic light to turn green here. Battery is still holding up for the streams. Yeah, kind of. It's a little bit shorter now, since I do 60 FPS instead of 30 and a higher bitrate. So usually now on a full charge it's more like 3 hours, 3.5 rather than 4. But it's kind of rare that I do that long streams anyway. So it's okay. Is this live? I think it is. Lucy, hope we will have beer in Tokyo before we go back to US. Oh wait, you emailed me, didn't you? Sorry, it's a lot of things happening in my inbox these days, and I easily forget things. But shoot me an email or a message again if you want. And we can see what if we can figure something out. Yeah, of course I would like to try the Pixel 7, but it's a little bit too much money to spend on a phone that I don't need. I already spent like 240,000 yen on the iPhone this month. It feels like it never turns green. Let's go. I don't want to wait around here forever. Is Tokyo more crowded now since tourists are back? Yeah. I don't know. It's difficult to say if it makes the city feel more crowded, but I definitely feel that I see a lot of non-Japanese people out and about. Just this weekend I felt that quite a lot. So that's a bit of a difference. Basically Coffee, hello. Hello to you. I like that name. Basically Coffee. That's kind of what my life is about. It's basically about coffee. I think more will show up each month. Oh, definitely. And I definitely noticed the change when it comes to the number of booking requests for my portrait photography service. I've had more bookings in the last 2 weeks than I had in the last 2 years, or more emails like asking for bookings. So that's quite nice. I'm very happy. Hola, hello, hola, konnichiwa, Özlem. Hello, always good to see you here. Are you still in Kyoto? I'm actually going to Kansai next, not this coming week, but the week after. Is it hard to get a driver's license in Japan if you already have a license in the EU? No, I think if you already have a EU license, I think you just need to convert it into an international license, which should be very straightforward and simple, as far as I know. Wait, let's head over. Now I'm kind of fond about all these pedestrian bridges, so let's go to the one over here too, because that one has maybe the best view of them all. Okay, you're back in Germany now. I see. I see. Are killing you. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, with a global audience, it's impossible to make everybody happy. I try to stream both evenings and mornings. Wow, the zoom lens is really pretty crappy though, image quality. Yeah, I try to mix it up as much as I can. How's Mini Explorer? Oh, thank you, Smi. Mini Explorer is good. We had a good day out in the park, the whole family, this morning. She played a lot. Yeah, she's good. She's been sick, but I think she's finally recovered. Like, she still has a little bit of a runny nose, but other than that, she's fine. Am I close to Daniel and Yuka? I don't know. Are they streaming? I have no idea where they are streaming tonight, to be honest. I love this sign. This is maybe one of my favorite neon signs. So good. So, I don't know, looks very 80s to me. Love it. And good that Ray is here, because now you have some cone counting to do. You have some cone counting to do here, my friend. Ah yeah, the PlayStation building. The PlayStation building. It is pretty PlayStation-y, isn't it? I like it. I wonder how much long it will be standing though. Wow, a lot of people are taking photos here today. I wonder if there's some special train about to pass, because there's a lot of people with long lenses and they look like the kind of people who might be waiting for a specific train or something. So if you didn't know, like, here's a very iconic spot. Train people, you know what I mean. Now the trains are passing. No, Shinkansen does not pass here though. Shinkansen, oddly enough, doesn't travel through Shinjuku. So there's no Shinkansen here, but there might be some other special train. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep on walking. I kind of get the feeling that they were waiting. Like sometimes you see a lot of people with cameras at a strategic spot, and in many cases that's because there's some unique or special train supposed to pass. So I kind of got a feeling that that's what was going on there. I don't know. Yes, it gets dark very early in Japan. People comment on that basically every stream these days. But yeah, sunset is before 5 now, so it gets dark early. And the days will get even shorter. So maybe I should try this Family Mart, see what I can find there in terms of drinks. Someone else, is 1,000 euros a good price for flight tickets? Yeah, it sounds kind of reasonable these days. That's the flights are expensive. You have to take a much longer route, so they have to burn way more fuel, and that's expensive. And then right now I think demand for Japan is pretty high as well, so 1,000 euros for a round trip is sounds like a pretty good price actually. Maybe depending on which airline and which route we are talking about, but see if they have any good beer. Isn't it a little bit cheaper now with the weaker yen? Well, the yen being cheap does not affect the flight price from Europe, as far as I know. Not super exciting beer selection, but I kind of want this autumn beer, tend to be good, but I don't want the big bottle or big can. Maybe I'll just get this one, premium Ibisu. Why not? Why not? Alright, I should probably. I've had a little Suica related accident, so I don't have my Suica left on my Apple Watch right now, so that's a bit of a pain. So I need to pay the old school way. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I have to pay with cash. How medieval. It's actually really a pain when streaming. I really need to fix that. So what happened was, like, I sold my old iPhone, the iPhone 13 Pro Max that I was using since I got the 14 Pro Max, right? And when I sold the 13 Pro Max, I had to wipe it, right? So I did that. And when I did that, that deleted the Suica from my Apple Watch. And I was really stressed because the same day I had just charged it with 10,000 yen. And then I read up on it, and actually you need to kind of you need to deactivate the Suica before you wipe your phone. But I thought it would be fine because I had already connected the Suica to my new phone, the iPhone 14. But somehow, yeah, long story short, I thought I had like wiped that my Suica was gone with the charged money, but then I found a way to recover it, and I did that, but that guide was just on how to recover it to your phone. So now I have it on my iPhone, but then I need to transfer it to my Apple Watch again. Today's luxury problem, brought to you by Ibisu Beer. It would have sucked if my 10,000 yen were gone, but fortunately they were still there when I got it recovered, so it's okay. But thanks for your concern. Yeah, everything else just transfers over very easily when you get a new iPhone, but because Suica is a bit special, like all your credit cards and everything can be transferred much easier, but the Suica is very mendokusai, as we say in Japanese, when you move from one phone to another. Would it be safer to use a physical IC card? Yeah, in that sense, yes, because then it's not safer, but I think it's super convenient to have it in the watch. Like, it's really one of these things that when you start doing that, you really don't want to go back to the old way. Yeah, the 600 euro round-trip flights to Japan are gone, Joel. And I really don't think those days will come back as long as the Russian airspace is closed. Sad but true. I think we have to get used to 1,000 euros for a trip between Japan and Europe now. So this feels like a good place where we might be able to have a little beer break, no? What do you say? Should be some decent place to sit. Is it only Suica that can be connected to Apple Watch? Pasmo can also be connected to Apple Watch. Yeah, both Suica and Pasmo. But I'm not sure, but I think you can only have one of them. The convenience is not worth the distress for almost losing the 10,000 yen. I don't know. I think it is. I think it is. That's how convenient it is. No, it really, yeah, it's really, considering how much I use it and like every time traveling, it's just super convenient to have it in the watch. Joel, you missed the weather check. Oh, that means you also missed the pink shorts check. But there it is again. You can pause and, you know, really take in that beautiful image of my hairy legs and the pink shorts. It's okay. Thank you, Elena. Some good luck to cover the sadness of the Suica story. Well, it ended happily, you know, so it's fine. It's all good. I still have it. It's just not on my watch right now, but yeah, I always enjoy coming to this side of Shinjuku at night. The fact that you are surrounded by all these high rises and it's such a super urban environment, but it's still like so quiet that you can hear the cicadas. That's a pretty cool thing, if you ask me. I paid When I went back now to Japan, I paid 800 euros for a one-way ticket. Not for a round trip, but for a one-way ticket. So yeah, it is expensive. Some blue cones hanging out. Can someone explain to me why are they placed like that? What exactly are they trying to achieve with that cone placement? Oh, the many mysteries of Japan. Update about today's photo shoot. Oh, it was great. It was great. It was my first tourist family since pre-pandemic times. A lovely family from Malaysia. So we shot in Shinjuku Gyoen and some of the streets of Shinjuku. It was great. They were super chill and easygoing and friendly, and they had a very cute daughter about the same age as my daughter, so yeah. It is an obstacle course, right? Has to be. I see no other logic explanation for this. Let's take a photo of this interesting contraption. So let's see, where can we sit? I want my beer break. BMX forbidden and skateboards are forbidden. Ask that Malaysian family about how they found your website, sir. No, I didn't, but it's usually thanks to Google's algorithm. I'm giving away so much information about my website and in extension my real identity. Let's sit down and have the beer here. It's a little bit crowded, but I think it will be fine. No, but I used to rank, or I think I still rank pretty high on the kind of search terms that people like that would search on Google. Shall we do a little beer break here? What do you think? Ah, of course, no alcohol. Not sure how much anyone would care, but it would be kind of embarrassing if I was getting carried away by a security guard while streaming. Well, how about here then? This feels like a place where I should be able to sit down and have a beer without offending anyone. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Cat Street, the security guy kicked me out. Yeah, that's right. What's the current time? The current time is 5:45. Okay, let's see if we can do a little beer break here. I think we can. Kanpai. Oh, we're over 400 viewers. Let's see how many will stay until I finish my beer. It will be quick. Give me 5 minutes. Please be patient, folks. So this beer. Not too bad, but not great either. Kanpai! Skål, Joel! So the fact that I just did a photo shoot means that I'm currently lugging around my heavy camera bag, even though it's kind of lightly packed today. It's only one body and 2 lenses, so I'm not carrying like too much stuff, because I know from experience that like 90% of the good shots that I get during a photo shoot will be shot with the 85mm lens anyway, so that's the one I use for the most. Let's see. So the good thing about my beer breaks is that I can focus a little bit more on the chat, right? So let's see what you're saying. T, besides photos, have anyone contacted you for a walk in Tokyo? Or you're not doing that anymore? I did get one request about it, but it's not something I promote that much. Or like, I mean, I offer tours, but they're like combined with a photo session. So I don't really have like just a tour without photos as a product that I'm marketing. So yeah. Don't rush your beer. No, I'm taking it somewhat easy, somewhat slow. Thank you for the concern, Icon. What else are you saying? Oh yeah, if you are watching this and if you do enjoy my streams, then clicking the like button is an easy way to show your support and to make me a little bit happier. Between EU and US, the flights are probably not that expensive because that's the same route. But now, you know, the Japan flights are just, they have to fly much longer, and that's expensive. Found your website. Yeah, it's really not that difficult. It's really not that difficult. Have you also increased your photography rates since the pandemic began? Yes, I have. They had been at the same level for, I think, since 2018, 17. Like when I started offering that service, I never really adjusted the prices. But now, since the yen is so cheap and most of my visitors are non-Japanese, yeah, I felt that it's kind of time to bump it up. So it's in dollars, it's still cheaper compared to what it was before the pandemic, but in yen it's a bit higher. Yes, Big Sky Arts and Games. Thank you. for your consideration. Do not share it until I do it, please. Thank you. If your current main channel is your website, then I assume that you are promoting it via Google. I don't pay, I don't have any paid promotion via Google. It's all organic SEO. The thing is, I don't want too many bookings. Like, right now I have like 2 or 3 sessions per week in the coming month, and that's I think that's a good amount. I don't want to do it more than that. If I would do it every day, then I think I would kind of lose the enjoyment pretty quickly, and also I have so many other things I'm doing. So, but of course, I would try to make the portrait photography thing my only source of income, then yeah, more bookings would of course be nice, but I'm kind of happy with the way it is right now. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And also it takes a lot of time, even if this photo session is just like, my most popular packet is 90 minutes, and that doesn't sound like a long time, but with the transportation of getting to wherever the client wants to be photographed and back, and then the editing, it adds up and it becomes like a full day of work, or a full day that I can't do other work. So yeah. Anyway, I'm almost done with the beer and ready to keep on walking. We lost, what, 50 viewers? It's okay. Hmm. 30 photo shoot bookings per month, and then TU will do a face review. I don't know. Nah. 10 to 15 per month is a good number. I don't want to push it harder than that. Azante wants her mugshot taken by T. Right. Yosh, let's go. That was a good beer break. I needed that beer. How do you feel about Lightroom? I use Lightroom a lot. It's basically the only editing software I use. It's okay. I don't think it's like amazing or anything, and actually I kind of prefer how Capture One renders colors. Actually, let's walk up here. I prefer how Capture One renders colors, but Lightroom is much better in terms of workflow, which is why I stick with that. So yeah. Thank you, Iken. Thank you for your phone review. I now have an iPhone 14 Pro coming, and my Osmo 6 to get used to before March. Great! Congratulations. Yeah. I mean, the iPhone is expensive, but it's also very good. I am very happy with it. Especially the camera improvements. They did make a difference. So kind of like that. Oh, interesting. Here's a cone that says no smoking. It's kind of unusual. Wow, the Tokyo Metropolitan building is very dark. Very, very dark right now. But there's something red blinking on top of it. See, I love this. Like we're in front of one of the most iconic buildings in Tokyo, It's like hardly a person around. Such a contrast compared to the other side of Shinjuku, which is just pure chaos. So I think I will walk down this street and then head left, starting to walk back towards Shinjuku Station. Wow, it's been an hour already. Great. And almost 400 people again. Great. Here's the Keio Plaza Hotel. It's like one of the oldest fancy hotels in Shinjuku. It's really quite old right now, but it still has a lot of charm. But I've worked with them, so I'm a little bit biased maybe. Done a photo shoot for them. You're a photography major, or you're majoring in photography, but you haven't tried Lightroom, then I think you should. Especially if you're a student, I think it's very cheap, the Adobe photography plan. And I mean, it's the standard software for photo editing. So I think if you have ambitions about photography, then at least you need to be a little bit familiar with Lightroom. What program do you use for indexing and sorting photos? No software at all, actually. I just use the file manager. I have a very manual workflow in that sense, because I've been doing it for so long. I've been doing like digital photography for close to 20 years now, and I still have basically the same workflow now as I did 20 years ago. So I'm sure there's probably better ways to do it than mine. I'm just kind of so used to it, and so like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of mentality when it comes to that. So yeah, I have a pretty simple way of organizing my photos. Do I take much photos of lanterns? No, I'm not a lantern photographer. Oh, look, now they lit it up. But maybe this is nice, now that Tokyo Metropolitan Government building is lit up. That's nice. I should maybe take a photo of that. But no, no, it's not like something I take very often. I sometimes use it, like when I take portraits of people, I sometimes use lanterns as a light source to light up the model. Lanterns are great. Vending machines are a great light source, and they're everywhere, right? So yeah, things like that I do, but just a photo of a lantern, not so often. So now we're heading back to the western side of Shinjuku Station, area with all the camera and electronic stores. And I'll probably wave goodbye to you somewhere there. an hour. I'm sorry, like recently I've been very busy, and I realized that those like really long walks, like 3 hours plus, they actually make me pretty tired. I don't get that much else done when I do those long walks. And right now my regular job is actually very busy. So I think for the time being my walks might be a little bit shorter for a while, for the coming week at least. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to continue the Chuo line walk this coming week, because I'm just really too busy. So I can do like hour-long streams like this, but 3 hours plus like an hour to get to the place and then an hour to get home. It's just too, yeah, unfortunately I don't have that much time. But hopefully. But I realized that this, the Chuo line walk that I'm doing now, it's, once I'm done with that, I don't think I will do another ambitious walk like that for a while, because it's just, the logistics just takes too much time. So instead I think I will have to focus on central Tokyo and kind of just squeeze in the walks in the areas that I will be going to anyway. Unfortunately, but yeah, Ray, there was a bicycle passed me by very, very quickly. I almost got offended. 1 hour streams are very good. Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good length. Not many people stay, like the average time that people actually watch my streams is like 15 minutes. So yeah, I know that of course some of my true fans really love it and want to stay for the whole thing for 3 hours, but the vast majority just don't. You know what I'm gonna do after this stream? I think I'm gonna have a nice bowl of ramen with extra toppings, like extra everything. That's kind of what I crave right now. It's been a long day. I worked a lot. I walked, did a photo shoot, and yeah, dinner at some shop here in Western Shinjuku. Extra everything ramen before I head back home to my little family. I think that's gonna be a good way to end this weekend. Make sure to post that extra luxury ramen on Twitter. Yeah, if it's photogenic enough, I will do that. I will do that. Yeah, that's right. That's maybe also a contributing factor, that I'm carrying my heavy camera gear. Oh, John Galang, thank you very much. Ramen Fund. Thank you. That basically paid for my dinner. Thank you very much. I will spare you an extra thought as I slurp down those noodles. And I surely will. I think I will end before this, like in front of this iconic Yodobashi sign. I will not end it on the T bridge today because I think I will eat something around here and I'm too lazy to go all the way to the T bridge and then come back here. Sorry. Sorry. But also I've ended so many streams there recently, so it's okay. Anyway, yeah, I think this is always a nice corner to end the stream. Let's switch to the ultra wide. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you enjoyed. And I will stream tomorrow, but probably just an hour-long stream in my local neighborhood or something like that. Sorry. Anyway. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen und mata ne.